On Kelly and Mark. Live with Kelly and Mark, the banter between Kelly Ripa and Mark Caniel has a distinct, intimate quality. When they, since they have been married for almost 30 years, their banter seems more genuine. Their acting career began on All My Children, and now they host a highly successful talk show. When Kelly Ripa's character needed a romantic partner, Mark Consuelo stepped in 1995. The performers experienced the same romantic entanglements as their characters on screen. During 1996, the pair went their separate ways. Michael, aged 28, Lola, aged 24, and Joaquin, aged 22, are their three children. Kelly and Mark are experiencing empty nest syndrome for the first time since their youngest child just graduated from college. It is expected that there may be moments of friction when a married pair works together. According to Kelly Ripa, she feels animosity against her spouse. Why? Find out by continuing reading. The vacation joke between Kelly Ripa and Mark Caniel involving Italy. Viewers of Live with Kelly and Mark may have seen that the most recent episodes were taped in advance. The dedicated co-hosts were away on a mini vacation in the run-up to Christmas. They have just updated the live audience on their journey. In search of sun, sand, and leisure, the pair jetted out to Italy. This week, Italy has been all over the news, but Kelly Ripa claims that they actually went to the other Italy. A 3-day wedding spectacular attended by celebrities began on June 25th in Venice, Italy, and ended with the marriage of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and his fiancée Lauren Sanchez. The Americans aren't in Venice, no. We were positioned opposite them. None of that was noticed by us. We reached Puglia. I didn't get an invitation to your wedding, Kelly Ripa joked. An open confession. The host hates her spouse. Kelly and Mark were right back to their studio banter as soon as they got home. The perfect age difference between a pair was the topic of conversation that kicked off one show. The happiest couples, according to Kelly's quoted research, have an age difference of no more than 3 years. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are both 54 years old, but she claims to feel every bit her age difference due to being 6 months older. She made a joke about how she looks older than her spouse. Every day that I wake up aging like 6 months more than you, it bothers me, Ripa pointed out. I hate that you just aren't aging at all in any way. Kelly continued to apologize. A little bit, I suppose. Next, she made note of how her husband's gray hair is noticeably sparse in comparison to her own. After warning him not to pluck them, she made a joke about going bald if she did so to her own gray hairs. They came to the conclusion that giving birth is a contributing factor to women's seeming slower aging rate or our constant need to micromanage everyone around us. That, in my opinion, makes individuals look older, Kelly Ripa chimed in. Post a comment telling us whether you think Kelly is losing her husband's youth. During Kelly and Mark Caniel's live show, the chemistry between the two feels real. Since they are more than simply coworkers, audiences connect with their lively banter, playful digs, and loving assistance. Their relationship has lasted for almost 30 years. In that time, they have become one of the most adored television couples while simultaneously building a life and a family together. But Kelly Ripa recently made news for her honest confession that she does, in fact, occasionally hate her husband. Looking back at their rise from soap opera sweethearts to daytime TV power couple can help us make sense of Kelly's shocking confession and the circumstances surrounding it, as well as the implications for their relationship. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos were both established actors before breaking into the spotlight of New York City's television studios. Consuelos' 1990 casting as the vivacious and independent Haley Vaughn on the ABC daytime drama was a major turning point in her career. She worked diligently on her skill for a while, and eventually, soap opera fans would recognize her. Brought his charismatic on-screen persona, Mario Santos, to play Kelly's character in 1995. The on-screen romance between them was immediately captivating, leading to off-screen chemistry between the actors and dramatic tension in Pine Valley. Dramatic passion on-screen quickly became a reality crisis. While filming the daytime drama, Kelly and Mark's characters became increasingly entangled with each other in between takes. They had progressed beyond the status of mere coworkers by the time the daily cameras rolled. They were smitten with one another. Kelly and Mark decided to elope in December 1996, following a relationship of almost a year. A yearning for closeness and uncomplicated living drove their choice.